All right, I have created the best way to do research on eBay. Today we're going to be doing a brand autopsy. We're going to be going through the $100 plus solds. We're going to sort Z to A, and we're going to be looking through brands that have 71 through 99% sell-through rate. I do want to stick with volume in general, so we're going to go for by number, sort, and say 2,000 on the solds column for all prices. This is all prices across all of the brands. I want over 2,000. And here we are, Sims. We're gonna go for Sims. 2,254 sold, 4,019 listed. That's red for the first two. We got one little section with 100% above, and there is some things in this brand that do sell for more than $100. All right, so you type in Sims up in the top search bar, click clear filters, and you're good to go. You're going to go onto t-shirts. There is actually a little bit of sell-through on the 35 to 60 t-shirts. You're going to want to go in and look at this stuff yourself, but there is a little bit of money there. Not a whole lot. That is actually not a horrible sell-through, but the prices do not justify it. All right, we're on to pre-owned button-ups. Not very good at all. There is good volume between 0 and 35. I think this Sims is all about fishing shirts. You can make money on the fishing shirts, but the sell-through rate is not what it used to be. You're going to want to be careful on probably sizing, colors. You're going to want stuff that's vented instead of stuff that doesn't have a vent. Vented means it has like a little mesh in the back with actually a split in the fabric where it can breathe. Those are better. I think Sims also requires button snaps to sell well. Above $35, the sell-through rate drops off a lot. Polos, not good for polos. Do not pick up Sims brand polos. That is 0% sell-through for 35 and above, and 20% sell-through for 0 to 35. Not good. Dress shirts, they don't make them. Coats and jackets, here we go. There's some good volume. All right, Sims coats and jackets seem to do pretty well. Above $100, there's 19 sold and 21 listed. That's a great sell-through rate above $100. 60 to 100, we got 49 sold, 40 listed. 122% sell-through rate. We're green across the board for this. Coats and jackets for Sims. Good stuff. Suits, those are busts. Nothing there. Sweaters, you can find them in sweaters. It seems like there may be a little bit of sell-through here, but that's not a whole lot of volume. They're probably pretty rare, and they are not necessarily desirable. You can get them sold, though. You're going to want to be careful. Make sure you're selecting for size, color, and pattern. Make sure you're getting the right ones. Pre-owned pants, nothing there. Shorts, it is a fishing brand. They will make shorts. It's not bad sell-through between 0 and 35. That's actually decent volume. 141 sold, 180 listed. But above $35, not good at all. If I had to guess, I'd say this brand is probably selling for about 20 bucks between 0 and 35. Swimwear, they do make swimwear, but it is not desirable. Swim trunks. Stuff like waders and stuff would be in a separate category. That is not currently on the spreadsheet, but it's hunting gear. We're just only focused on pre-owned clothing for men's and women's right now. Activewear. You want to take the full activewear category with a grain of salt. Don't assume all of it is good. You want to actually go into the details and find out what is good. But that is a pretty good sell-through rate of 109% across the board. Hoodies and sweatshirts is probably the meat and potatoes of where the activewear is going to be. We got 108 listed, 165 sold between 0 and 35. That's great sell-through. And we are green across the board. Not a whole lot of volume above $60. But we got 52 solds and 49 listed between $35 and $60. Activewear tops. This is probably going to be like quarter zips and stuff like that. Maybe some stretch shirts. There may be a handful of people who have mislabeled what they're selling. They may have ended up in the activewear tops category because fishing shirts do seem like activewear. But that's honestly 263 solds, 274 listed for just activewear tops is pretty good sell-through. Activewear pants. There's not a whole lot of volume in this one, but there is good sell-through below $35. I would not touch anything above $35 for this. So don't pay up too much. Activewear jackets. Sims is a jacket brand. You're going to want to get them if you find them. That's 43 sold and 32 listed, and that's a pretty good sell-through rate down here. I'd say there may be some issues. If you see it suddenly go to the red between 0 and 35, there may be like an overbalance of stuff that's just, there may be something wrong with the items that are there, and people just don't want them. There may be stains on them and stuff like that. That's why they're actually in that price bucket. So keep an eye out for that. But $35 to $100, there's actually great sell-through and decent volume. It seems like there may be some handful of items that are worth more than $100, but I'd say that sell-through is probably going to be pretty slow, like just in reality. That's only 4 sold and 5 listed. Activewear shorts, they make them. You don't want them. They don't sell well. You see gray across the board here, zeros, just reds left over. And that is it. All right, we're going to go back through real quick. Yep, there is good stuff in the activewear category. And it's coats and jackets, I remember, that is the clear winner for Sims. You want the coats and jackets from Sims. All right, thanks for your time.